Ladies and gentlemen, fine programming folk the world over, welcome to the third installment of the Daily Code. I'm Chris, and tonight we are going to look at using a rules engine. So I was looking around on GitHub, as you do, and I found a library that I thought would be really fun to experiment with. Essentially, it's for cutting out a lot of conditional logic in the code that we write, and we're going to have a look at how to do it. I thought a really fun project would be to create or to re-implement iTunes Smart Playlist functionality in PHP. So let's get to it. Also, I want to put some music on. Okay, so this is the library that I thought we would go through. It's called RulerZ, and it's got some pretty interesting logic to it, and I thought we'd dig into it. So let's make a folder for this stuff. Let's call it, let's just call it RulerZ for short, for simplicity, I guess. RulerZ. Okay, and it's a this will install through packages as far as I'm aware. So if we just check out composer.json, just to get the name of it, there you go. So we can just install this through Composer. Composer require that. I should update Composer as well. Oh well, task for another time. While that's downloading, the source that we're going to look for, that we're going to build these playlists out of, is just going to come from iTunes. So let me go and export my iTunes music library. Where would that be? Let's see. Library, export. Yes, export that. And I'll just export it to the same directory. We can rename it in code. So this should have info for all the tracks that I have in iTunes. It looks like quite a lot of stuff. Yeah. Well, oops, let's not do that. We can close iTunes now. And so it looks like the thing yeah, it looks like this is... It looks like these elements are in pairs, so it goes key, value, key, value. It's like kind of a weird data format, I think, because it's not using nested structures of XML very well, or like to my liking, I guess. So what we're looking for, let's open up a PHP file here, index.php. The first job will be to read that stuff into maybe an array structure. For this we can actually use PHP's DOM document, so php.net function DOM document. DOM document. This is like a class that you can use just to load in a big XML structure and then iterate over elements of it, add stuff to it. So I think the format of this, let's just require Composer autoloader as well. Vendor autoload. That'll give us access to RulerZ or rulers. I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. How is a library like that supposed to be pronounced? I have no idea. Anyway, what we're going to do is document is new DOM document. That's probably not the capitalization of the initial thing. But then, what is the method that we want to get here? Let's make this a little bit bigger. I think it's load HTML file. Load HTML file. And I want to see what that gives us, if it gives us an error or not. PHP index Whoa! Hold on a second there. Tag integer invalid. Why? Essentially what we want is the very first dictionary after the key tracks. So warnings aside, what I want to do is, well, it's going to take time to load that, isn't it? How long does it take to load this thing? Yeah, that's quite a long time. It's down to 19,000. Maybe what we should do is extract this first into like a more usable data structure. I think there's something like 40,000 lines in this. How many lines are in this library file? 46,000. 41, 44, 46. All of that stuff. Let's not load that all in. Okay, so maybe we want to extract this into like a more usable format, because just that passing that every time is untenable. Okay, let's make some guesses about this. Oh gosh. Of course, I will scroll all the way up with my mouse wheel. Sounds like something not possible. What we want is the very first dictionary element, which contains all the other dictionary elements. So, document get element by tag name. Is that what this method's name is? Get elements by tag name. Dictionaries, of course. And this will give us, like, if we do just a single get element, this is what we want, DOM element. Because what I want to do is check out how to get has child nodes. Okay, what we want is maybe child nodes, children. Dictionary 1. I'm fairly certain this is going to be the first dictionary element and that it's going to contain all the others. So all the dictionaries in here will be names of songs. I think this is how this is going to work, but I don't know how to get the child nodes. Dictionaries. Just the first one. I just want to see what methods are available on this. I mean, it's going to take a long time to load again. I should have exported like a smaller subset of this. Let me export a smaller subset of this. iTunes. Let's say this playlist. Library, export playlist. What does this give us? Why is it a text file? That's weird.